Roll the gas on some gang shit. Broke boy spent his last dollar on that lame bitch. Bezos on my feet, yeah, watch where you step. Bitch, when I point that Ruger, you fuck niggas getting sprayed. Hit, pull up on the block, roll the gas on some gang shit. Broke boy spent his last dollar on that lame bitch. Bezos on my feet, yeah, watch where you step. Bitch, when I point that Ruger, you fuck niggas getting sprayed. Hit. Alright, bro, I'm about to pull up. Get in the back of the back. Duck your head while I bust these.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Kate, and you're watching Kim in the TV, and I am lit. Okay, so I look kind of out of it, and that's because I'm high as fuck. And I just want to let you guys know, because I've been getting a lot of questions about when's my next smoke session. Wait for my 420 vlog. Oh my god, it's gonna be amazing. You guys will see my day. I will try to record as much as possible. I'm trying to get it done because I did it last year. It's actually on private. I might put it public, but I want you guys to go through that with me, and I will also be doing a smoke session on 420 just for the festivities of the day. But let's get into why you're here. We're here for another story time video. Now this story time is going to be on, if you watch my part 2 of when I should have whooped that girl, you know what, I told you that basically the whole reason me and my coworker got into it is because she was minding my business when I had came in one day with a guy that I used to talk to. So this video is going to be about the guy that I used to talk to, because I told you guys I would give you that story time. So I don't even know what I'm gonna title this story time, but I guess the day my ex thought he was gonna pull up on me. I don't even want to put ex because he wasn't my ex. Like, I'm gonna explain it to y'all, okay? Basically, summer 2019 is when I met this guy. We gonna call him Pope. I don't know. I met Pope when, how the fuck did I meet him? I met Pope through a friend. And my friend was trying to look out for me because I wasn't really talking to nobody. I really wasn't giving nobody my attention. But his friend had a birthday, and me and my friend went, and that's how I met Pope. Or was it like that? I don't know how I met him. He's so irrelevant. I don't even remember how we met. But bottom line is, I really hung out with Pope because of my friend and her friend. So we was all hanging out and stuff like that. Now mind you, to date somebody, I have to have like a sexual attraction towards them. I just feel like anybody that you date, I'm not saying that it has to be all sexual, but you have to at least imagine yourself giving yourself to that person one day in life. It doesn't have to be no time soon, you know, it don't have to be a long time, but you could see yourself like, yeah, I could see us getting busy. I could not see that with Pope. Like, he was not my type. Like, I have a type, but I don't have a type. But if I had a type, Pope would not have been my type. Like, I swear to God. Like, but I was trying to date outside of my comfort zone because of the simple fact, every time I date in my comfort zone, I get the fucked over. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna step outside, you know, see what's on the other side, you know what I'm saying? Like, test the waters with this and see where it goes. Even though I knew, like, deep down in my mind, I knew I couldn't have had no attraction towards him, just because I felt it from the beginning. I was like, yeah, this is not gonna work. We could be cool. Like, that's one thing. Like, me, I have no problem with being cool with dudes, but it's dudes that's always trying to make it something more than what it is, and I had to peace out that motherfucker. But he wasn't trying to be my friend, and he let me know that from jump. He's like, I'm not trying to be your friend, I'm trying to be your man. And I'm like, ooh. So I'm calling my friend on the phone like, gee, he really liked me, I don't know what to do, and I don't want to lead him on. She's like, well, you know, just cut it off. And every time I try to cut off, he'll be like, well, you're not really giving us a chance. And I wasn't, because of the fact I feel no sexual attraction. And that was the main problem. Like, it's not about sex, because me and him, we never really did anything sexual, and I just knew that I couldn't. And that's probably, I hope I'm making sense to y'all. Like, if y'all want to know what I'm drinking Stella Rosa Red Apple. Drink responsibly, only drink if you're of age. But in real life though, I could not see myself doing anything with him. Like, and then the way his attitude was, he was very nonchalant but a baby. So he would act like, you know, you get on my nerves. But I wasn't getting on his nerves, but he was just so and then mind you, he was so fucking tall, and he was fat at the same time. And I'm not trying to be funny, and I know if my best friend watched this, she gonna be, bitch, why did you say that? But I swear to God, like, he was tall, but he had a little chub on him, you know. He had a little titty, and and he had a little meat on him, you know, like I would, you know. And I was like, yeah, no, like, I just know what I want, and that's not what I want. Like, I want, when I grab my meat, I want to feel skin and bones. I don't want no little extra meat. And I'm not trying to downplay big dudes or anything like that. It's just not my preference. Like, it could be somebody else's preference, but it's not mine. And there's nothing wrong with them. It's just what I want. I know what I want. So that was like a major like turn off for me, because I'm just like, I want my skinny dudes. Eventually I just got tired, because when me and him used to talk, he would talk to me while I was at work, when I used to work overnights, and he would just like get defensive quickly. I don't like that, especially with somebody like me. Like, I'm a hard body, but I'm sensitive, so don't fucking play with me, you know. Think about how I'm gonna take this, because I am different, and I always try to let people know how I am before you get into a situation or a friendship, anything with me, because I could take certain things very wrong. I can overread certain situations, and then I cannot give a fuck at the same time when it comes to certain situations. So it's like, I'm hard to explain, but as you get around me, you understand, like, yeah, she's something special. And I will say, I am hard to deal with. That's why I give people the option of, are you going to be in my life? Because I know it's not easy, and I'm not going to make you be somewhere that you don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? So our attitudes would just clash. They would really clash, and we would get into arguments, and I'll hang up. Because my thing is, I'm not gonna argue with nobody. I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm 22 years old, and if we can't talk, it always has to be an argument. I'm gonna hang up, because that's not what I'm finna do. I don't talk to just hear myself talk and yell and scream. I talk for progression. I talk for a solution. And if I feel like I'm not getting that, we could just end the conversation here. And he always just don't wanna, then later on, 30 minutes to an hour later, oh, I'm sorry, like, and I'm not even trying to be funny, but the real thing is, I already don't really see it going nowhere. I'm not physically attracted, and then you add on to this, to just 3 strikes you're out. Like, and I could say, like, I know I wasn't perfect, but at the same time, I'm not even gonna lie, like, I didn't care, because of the simple fact I told him, like, I don't want a relationship, but you're trying to convince me to give you a shot when I really don't, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm thinking maybe I'm blocking my blessings, so let me be open about it. And I hope y'all can understand. I know I might sound like very selfish or like shallow. I'm sorry, but this is how I was thinking at that point of my life. And we would just clash, and he'd just be apologizing, blah, blah, blah. So eventually, I got tired of it. I stopped answering the phone. I was just mute. Like, he couldn't get in touch with me, because every time we would talk, he would just want to argue. And I'm just like, no, bitch. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, who the fuck are you to me to be arguing with you about stupid stuff that I don't give a fuck about? Like, that makes no type of sense. So yeah, like I said, I stopped answering the phone, and eventually the friend that I met him through, she would call me and tell me like, yeah, Pope, he wants to talk. I'd be like, nah, I'm cool. Then it came to a point where he's like, well, Pope talking about he want his stuff that he gave you. I'm like, stuff that he gave me? Because mind you, this motherfucker came over, I think maybe twice, and kept leaving shit. And I was like, don't leave your stuff because you're gonna need that. He's like, no, I'll just come back and get it. Making it into ways that you could come back over my house when you know that I don't want that. So remember that I said this. He was trying to leave his stuff over here willingly, and I would tell him to get your stuff so you ain't gotta come back and get it. So eventually it came to a point where the friend that I had met Pope through was like, Pope says he wants his stuff, he wants his chain, he wants his jacket. I said, Pope could have had all that shit, because literally the last time that I saw him out, I was just done. And I was like, you know, grab your stuff. He was like, nah, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get it, blah blah blah, whoop whoop. I'm not gonna argue with you about it, because eventually I know how I can get your stuff to you. Remember that I said that as well. So I'm just going off like he could have got his stuff the last time that I seen him. Woo, he doing all this because he want to see me and he want to do the most. He want to be childish, all this, that, and the third. So the mutual friend that I met Pope through, he was calling her for talking about, I don't want to be with her. I got a better bitch, a downer bitch for me. I don't give a fuck about shorty. Talking about me, I'm shorty. I'm just like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about you. And I'm the reason that we weren't even on speaking terms, because you was overdoing your part and I removed myself. So my thing is, even when I was speaking to you, you was hitting my line. So I don't know, when you met this downer bitch, and I told him, I was like, look, I'm happy for you. Like, you got a female that really fucks with you. That is good for you. I wanted that for you, but it wasn't gonna be me, okay? So, what was I saying? No, he was on the phone with my friend talking about, I got a more downer bitch, blah, blah, blah. I just want my shit. I'ma pull up on her with this other boy. We gonna name him PJ. His friend name was PJ, and he's like, I'm gonna pull up with PJ. I kid you not, our mutual friend had called me, and she was like, he talking about he gonna pull up with PJ. Mind you, I was sick. I didn't even tell y'all that. I was sick while all this was going on. I was in the bed dying. So as soon as she said that, I jumped up. I got hot as fuck. Who the fuck coming to my motherfucking house? Who coming to my motherfucking house? I'm going off, because my thing is, don't ever tell me you're gonna pull up to my house, because I don't know what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? You talking about you gonna pull up. You gonna pull up and do what? You gonna pull up and do what to who? And at that period of time, I had a minor in my home. So I'm like, you finna do what to who? Who? Like, I was hot as fuck. I kid you not. The sick, awful feeling that I felt before she said that, once she said that somebody was pulling up to my house, all that sickness left my body. I was up around, moving, all that. I take my phone. My mutual friend, she like, please don't tell me that you text. I said, And if I could find the messages, I don't even think I have them. If I could find them, I would put them in here, because I was not playing. But I genuinely don't remember what I was saying. But I was like, come to my house if you motherfucking want to. I remember saying that. I said, come to my house if you want to. I got something waiting for you. Don't ever in your life. And that's why I don't play with people on the internet. I don't play with people in real life. Don't ever tell me you're gonna pull up to my motherfucking house, because you gonna get something that you didn't think you was gonna get. Okay? So he was talking about he's gonna pull up to his house. I said, I dare you. Come to my house. I dare you to come to my house. Nobody came. But I was like, you know what? I'm sick of this nigga. I'm mad. I'm hot. My best friend, it was me, my best friend, her boyfriend, and this other dude that used to be my friend. We not cool no more. But he was clutch for this. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this nigga his shit. No, my best friend was like, she was gonna take it to him. And then I was like, no, I'm gonna go too. And as soon as I said I'm gonna go, the dude that I was cool with, he was like, I'm coming too. And then my best friend boyfriend, he was already coming out the strength of my best friend. And then on top of that, me, because he fucks with me. You guys will probably see him in future videos, but yeah. So we was all four deep in the car riding to, I ain't gonna put out his location, baby, but we was riding down to his area. And I'm mad. I'm like, you know what? You got me on my skin. I got a fucking hoodie on my head, no wig on. I got on motherfucking slides and sweatpants, ready for whatever. So we riding there, and PJ. We was going to PJ house to give it to him because I didn't want to see Pope. But at that point, I wanted to see Pope because I wanted to see what you was on. So we riding down there and stuff like that. He was like, okay, well, let me know when you outside and I'm gonna come get it, blah 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 blah. Now, mind you, all I had was his chain and his jacket. I put the chain inside the plastic bag first and put the jacket over so that the chain would not move around inside the bag. Remember that I said that. So we get to PJ house, and my best friend called PJ, and he acted like he don't want to answer the phone. And I'm like peeping scene. I'm always peeping scene. So I'm looking at the blinds, and I'm like, what the fuck? It is. So Ariel boyfriend, he was like, Kai, you just peep what I said. I said, yup. The motherfucking blinds was moving, but nobody was answering the phone. I said, he's in the blinds, he's looking. He does not want to come outside. And she was like, for real? So she called his phone, and he like, oh, I'm on the phone with the credit card people. Mind you, we got to this motherfucking house about 9-10 at night. What the fuck type of credit card place that you could call and have full-on conversations with people? Because when I be calling Bank of America after 8, it ain't happening. So I was just like, okay, liar, cool. Somebody scary, don't want to come outside, cool. So we sat out though. We waited for a good like 20 minutes, waiting for this boy to come outside. He would not come outside. I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. Let's just throw the bag and go the fuck home. So I get out the car. Then the dude that I was friends with, we're gonna call him Ty. Ty steps out as soon as I step out. Then my best friend's boyfriend steps out, and then my best friend steps out. No, if you hit me on Instagram, you seen the video of me doing that crazy ass shit. I still got the video to this day. I know I do, but I'm not gonna put that out just for safety purposes and all that. So first I threw the bag, but I threw the bag in the wrong yard. So I had grabbed it, and I wasn't throwing it far enough. So Ty was like, well, just give me the bag, blah blah blah. This man soccer kicks this boy's shit into the lawn. It bounced off the car into the lawn. So we all get back in the car, and I'm like, you know what, just pull off. He's scary, he not coming outside. Cause he kept texting, I'm coming, blah blah blah. So we finally pull off. 5 minutes later, he wanna text her, talking about some, oh, y'all left, was y'all the ones that was in that car, in that so-and-so car? And I'm like, dude, like, you was so fucking scary. You ain't want to come out and get your friend back. But when he was popping all that shit, it was cute. It was bubblegum cute shit. But now it's not. And I was like, scary ass nigga, blah blah blah. But I told Pope to come. I ain't even gonna lie. When I was gonna drop off the stuff, I told Pope, you can come too, because he had me so fucked up. But you would think that that'd be the end of the story, right? Hell fucking no. That is not the end of the story. So it turns out as a couple of days passed, apparently Pope claimed that his chain was not in the bag, in which it was. Like I said, I told you guys, I put the chain in first and I put the jacket over the chain so that the chain would not slide everywhere and potentially fall out. And I tied the bag tight. So he was like, my chain not up in here, and I'm like, dude, everything that I had that you gave me, which was those 2 items that I told you to take the first time and you did not take because you wanted a reason to come back to my house, I put them in the bag and I tied it. So that has nothing to do with me. I genuinely just felt like he had his shit. He just didn't want to be done. That's genuinely how I feel about it. Because once I'm done with you, you want something back, baby, I'll give you that shit back. I have no problem with giving anybody back their shit that they gave me or anything like that. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it came down to that, and I'm just like, G, you reaching, you thirsting for attention, and I'm not finna give you it. He was like, you pulled up with them niggas, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, if you really, he was like, you threw my shit, blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, I threw your shit. But I wasn't the only one to throw your shit. And I was like, talking to Ty about it, the one that had hopped out the car when I hopped out the car. I was telling him about it. He was like, if you really want to know what his shit is, give him my information and he could come ask me. Because, and he's like, you didn't really throw his shit for real. I soccer kicked his shit into the lawn. So if he got an issue, he could deal with it with me. And I'm like, okay, because this nigga got me fucked up. He really thinking like I wanted to fuck up his shit. And my thing is, your shit wouldn't have even gotten that type of treatment if your friend would have just came outside and grabbed the shit. Wasn't nobody on shit with PJ. But PJ, I guess, was scared because y'all was talking all that hot shit, and when I came with niggas, it wasn't like that no more. So you was fine with pulling up on a female by herself. But when I pull up with niggas your size, it ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, dude, I ain't got your shit, but I'ma tell so-and-so, I'ma tell Ty to reach out to you because that's who you need to talk to. Now, apparently, Ty told me once they got on the phone, Pope was like, well, it ain't even like that. I just want my shit, bro, blah, blah, blah. Bragging about his bitch to Ty, which Ty don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about neither. You got a whole female that cares about you. Kudos. I don't know what she was trying to say regarding her because I never heard shit from her, you know. I don't even know if he's in a relationship still. I would hope so, you know. He was bragging on her. She got to be the down one, you know. But I wasn't mad about it. And the thing was, it was just like, you got soft with Ty. But then the crazy thing is, Pope went back to PJ and said, once him and Ty talked, he checked Ty, this, that, and the third. Like, it got into a big thing to the point where Ty was ready to go after Pope. And I'm just like, I didn't want none of this to happen. Like, literally, like, I never just go with my instinct. If I would have went with, he's not my type, we're not gonna work, none of this would ever happen. Look, y'all, I tell y'all all the time, I never follow my first man, and that's what be fucking me up. Every time. It never fails. It always fucks me up, and I'm just like, damn. This is some bullshit. Like, I be in a lot of shit because I don't follow my first fucking mind. So follow your first fucking mind. But yeah, that's basically the end of this story. I'm sorry it's so fucking long. I'm gonna have to really do some editing with this one. But yeah, it was just a lot. I never heard from Pope after that because mothers was really gonna get on Pope ass. And that's why I be telling people, like, I am not somebody that you want to try and, oh my god, shut up. I am not the person that you want to try and or fuck with because I got too many people riding for me. So it's just like, you know, we don't really have to say too much, but I really appreciate everybody that's fuck with me. Even if I don't fuck with them no more, they was there during that moment, and I can appreciate that, you know. Females, don't ever feel like you gotta be with a dude. If you feel like it ain't it, skedaddle, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like it's not even worth going for, don't do that shit. Follow your first mind. Always put yourself first, because if you don't, you're gonna end up hurting everybody else and yourself 10 times more. But Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel, turn on your post notifications so that you know when I upload. Also, make sure that you tell a friend about moi. Make sure that you also follow me on Instagram, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one.